Hey everybody, this is Daniel, the transporter from San Antonio, Texas, working here with Uber and Lyft. I got a very important video for those UberXL drivers or people that want to drive UberXL. For those of you that don't know what UberXL is a vehicle that holds more than 4 passengers, like a minivan or a SUV that has a third row. That's considered an UberXL. UberX is considered a vehicle that only holds up to 4 passengers, which is the average vehicle out there, okay? If you have a minivan or an SUV or any vehicle that holds more than 4 passengers, then this video is really for you if you're going to be driving for Uber. Why? Because Uber in the first month that I started working for them got into my pocket and stole from me over $500 in work that I did for that first month because I did not know that they were deceiving me. And they could be deceiving you right now. And here's what happened. I'll make a long story short. I went ahead and started with Uber as Honda Odyssey, as an UberX and UberXL. In their systems, I was set up to accept requests or to get requests of UberX and UberXL. Here in San Antonio, you can't break that where you can do one and the other. I know some videos out there say you can, ask for a different, you can put the same vehicle again and ask them just to put it on the UberXL platform. But here in San Antonio, they won't allow you to do that. I already tried, but that was after the fact that all this happened. So I was set up in the system to accept requests of UberX, UberXL. And I did it for a whole month. And I didn't see the difference in rates on the UberXL rides that I was taking. And when it came to the difference in, in the fare, between UberX and UberXL, and I couldn't pinpoint it because every ride was different. It wasn't always the exact mileage and time, so I couldn't pinpoint it. And it was my first month, so I didn't know any better. So I thought everything was legit. Something else happened. I forgot what it was, but it turned out that it got into the conversation. The guy tells me, "You're set up as an UberX," and I go, "What are you talking about? I'm set up as an UberX. I've been taking UberXL rides for the last month. What's going on?" "Oh, you're set up in the system as an UberX." And then I asked the question, so does that mean I haven't been compensated and paid as an UberXL for the UberXL rides? And then a conversation that was going back and forth, and it was 3 to 4 minutes apart in response. That was the last thing that I said, and he never responded till 2 days later. And I mean, you actually do never responded. 2 days later, somebody else responded, and I was on top of that email. What's going on? Answer me. Why won't you guys answer me? Did you guys take advantage of me for the last month? Am I not being compensated as an UberXL? I'm not even going to turn on the app. I'm not going to drive for Uber anymore if you guys did this to me. 2 days later, dude comes back and answers that email after the 20 that I sent, asked him, what is going on? You guys are so unprofessional. And he tells me, yes, to set you up as an UberXL, you need to go to the HUD and have them look over your vehicle. And I'm like, I'm not driving 45 minutes for you guys to put a Honda Odyssey as an UberXL. And how is it that you need me to confirm that I have an UberXL, but you set me up in the system to accept UberXL rides? I've been picking up 6 passengers. So how is it that you're gonna set me up to pick up 6 passengers? You charge them UberXL rates and pay me UberXL rate for the same ride. How is that? I told him, answer my question. How can you do that? I'm not driving to the HUD. I'm not driving 45 minutes. I'm not letting you steal any more money from my pocket. 45-minute gas ride. No. Honda Odyssey, really? I told him, you Google it, since you obviously don't know what a Honda Odyssey is. I go, you Google it, and if you find a Honda Odyssey that takes less than 6 passengers, let me know. And then I'll be more than happy to drive over to the place to get it inspected. Then he replies, all right, just send me a picture of the interior of your car. Dude, you have me set up as an UberXL. Why would you ask me for a picture of the... Obviously, you know that I have a 6-passenger van. Otherwise, you wouldn't have set me up as an UberXL in the first place. It's not my fault. I figured you set me up to pick up. It should go all together where you pick up and you pay the person as an UberXL. What's going on? He goes, in order for us to set you up as an UberXL, it's like, send me a picture. I hate companies that do that. They say, I apologize for the inconvenience. Sorry we screwed you. Sorry we took advantage of you. Sorry. And move on. And then you get stuck with whatever bad thing they did to you. Uber's no different. And I went ahead and I took a picture, and it's basically of what you're seeing right now. A selfie with all the chairs, 3 in the back, 2 in the middle, 1 here, 6 passengers. Congratulations, you're set up as an UberXL now. Now every ride that you pick up will you be paid as an UberXL. And I go, that is great, but can you pay me for the last month that I picked up UberXL? Where's my money for that? I did the math and I calculated anywhere between $450 to $550. What are you guys gonna do about it? If you guys look up the app, you see all the UberXLs that I did in the whole month of December, and you figure out how much you owe me. Comes back within a minute, because that didn't take long at all. Unfortunately, we cannot compensate you for the rides that you're already taking, but we feel assured that moving forward, you will be paid as an UberXL. A whole month, guys. A whole month that if another issue didn't come up, that conversation happened to fall into that problem that I was having with them, I would probably still be driving UberXL, picking up UberXL rides, getting paid as an UberX driver, which is shady and it's wrong and it's not fair for us drivers, especially when you have a vehicle this big and you rely on that extra income to cover the gas, because the gas doesn't last as long as a small vehicle. So I don't want you guys to fall into the same trap and the same deceivement that Uber did. I don't like Uber. Every day that I drive for Uber, I get more and more discouraged to drive for them. Unfortunately, I have to drive for them because Lyft, there's not a lot of people that know about Lyft. And when they don't know about Lyft, then you're sitting idle. And if you're sitting idle, you're not making money. As bad as it is with Uber, I'm making some money, and some money is better than no money. And if you're out there and you're in a city where Lyft is very popular, and you have a choice between Uber and Lyft, and it's not making a difference financially whether you drive one for the other, I find that Lyft takes better care of their drivers, both financially with the fares and with the fact that the passengers can tip you on the app. Uber doesn't even do that. We should be treated as if this was a business that relies on tips to make a living, because it technically does. If you tip a cab driver, why won't you tip us that drive Uber and Lyft? Anyway, that's a whole different video that I did. You can watch that. It's called Why Are Passengers So Cheap? Especially in tipping. So anyway, I hope this video helps you. What you want to do is you want to get it in writing. Send an email if you already are a driver, an UberXL driver, and tell them, am I being paid and set up in the system to pick up and pay as an UberX and UberXL? And get it in writing back from them, because they're going to send you an email, so you're going to have it in writing in case you find out later that they weren't paying you as an UberXL. With Lyft, I never had that problem. They set me up with Lyft. I mean, a guy came out, he looked at my van with Lyft. Lyft actually sends somebody to go look at your van and say, yeah, this is a 6-passenger minivan. They take pictures, they'll make sure everything's legit, and you're set up from the get-go. And I was set up with as a Lyft Plus from the get-go. And I never have a problem with Lyft. Lyft is awesome. So if anybody from Uber's listening to this video that actually works for corporate, you guys really suck for screwing your drivers that way. That is just shady. And if you know who I am, and you can go to my account and you can see for the month of December what I drove, I never got compensated for that. And that's not even right. So what's done is done. You know, if you guys cared, you'll pay me. If you don't care, you don't pay me, right? Because you got a million drivers out there running on a monopoly and an $18 billion company, and you got to screw your drivers, really. But anyway, guys, I hope this video helped you guys stay alert of what's happening with your app. I know that a lot of other drivers have been screwed with their compensation, with their referrals, like Uberman. If you guys ever seen Uberman on YouTube, he talks a lot about Uber. He talks very highly about Uber. I think that's all he drives. And then all of a sudden you see a video where Uber took like $2,000 from me. I'm suing Uber. And it's all this madness. I don't even know if he's even driving for them anymore. But yeah, they will take advantage of you drivers. So if you can stay away from them, great. I don't have that option. But I really wanted to give you guys some input because I do not want you to get taken advantage of. God bless you guys. This is Daniel, the transporter in San Antonio, Texas. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.